Welcome back, guys, to another video of Mark's Fish Care. And I have some good news for myself, mostly because finally the weather is getting better and a little bit warmer. Because here where I live, we were getting last 2 weeks it was around minus 35 Celsius, and we were getting about minus 45 to minus 50 with wind chill. So it was extremely cold. It was hard to work, it was hard to film, it was hard to drive. So finally that stuff is behind me, and now I can get back into my regular routine. But in today's video, I want to show you guys a little bit about my 36-gallon planted tank. So as I mentioned a long time ago, I wanted to replant it because I had enough of all those tall plants at the front. Everything was messy, so I finally replanted it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film all of the procedures because it was a lot of mess, and I didn't want you guys to see all of the mess around me. So now everything is cleaned out, so let's go ahead to my house, and we will check out all of those plants. What I did with them, I threw out a lot of plants and I replanted everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And I actually threw an ornament in there, so kind of as a surprise. So hopefully you guys will be excited for that. Let's go ahead and drive to my home and check out my tank. Okay guys, so I'm back home finally, and before I show you the tank, I want to talk a little bit more about what happened yesterday and why I decided to rescape the aquarium. I asked my wife for help because it was a big job and I needed some assistance, of course, so I was very happy that she was willing to help me. But when we started redoing all the plants and everything, I figured out that I won't be able to do it quickly, so I had to take all of the plants out. I had to drain all of the aquarium water pretty much down to the last bucket in order to see something, because when I was taking out the plants, everything was very murky, of course, and it wasn't helping me with the job. So, but we got to the point, we did everything. It took us about 2.5 hours. But I hope you guys will like it, of course, but everyone has their own choices. But leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. Of course, the tank will still overgrow in a couple months, but right now it is what it is. And if you guys want me to change something, or maybe I did something wrong, let me know down in the comments below, and I will for sure take it into consideration. So let's go ahead and I'll take you, and we'll finally check out the tank. So here it is, guys, the reveal of my new planted tank look. Look at this. I actually got this nice ornament long time ago, and I was looking through my equipment, my fishing equipment, and guess what I found? I found this ornament and I thought, well, maybe I should try something new. Maybe I should try replanting this tank finally, because I was never happy with the way it looked, because all of my tall plants for some reason were everywhere. They weren't even in the back like they're supposed to be. But finally I did it, and that's how it looks. So I planted all of the smaller guys over here. As you see, all of the smaller guys are down here at the front, of course. And the medium guys are around this ornament in the middle. And then my tall guys, remember those old tall guys that I had before? Well, I cut them a lot actually, because I was tired of them. They were all up to the tank, and they were already leaning like this because they didn't have any more room to grow any higher than that. So I decided to plant them in the back, and they will definitely grow back, and it will take probably a couple months, of course. But the way the tank looks right now, it just gives a lot of room for my fish to swim around. And like you see, look at this beautiful molly fry. It's hard to see him actually, because he's hiding behind those plants. But I used to have way more fry in here, but unfortunately it seems like some of them, well, I took like around 9 or 10 I put into my fluval flax tank. If you guys want to check that video out, please do so. But the rest of mollies are here. I believe there's still like around 6 or 7 that made it out. So that's, I'm considering it as very good, and they will be breeding, of course, in the near future as well. So if you guys are interested as well, I am running an Eheim canister filter on here. This bad boy is a Eheim 350 and it's doing a phenomenal job, as you guys can tell. The tank is clear, crystal clear, and pretty much just a couple hours ago, like 6 hours ago, the tank was still murky and disgusting, but look what's now. It's crystal clear water. All of the fish are happy. Nobody is disappointed, I'd say. And I very much enjoyed that cup over there. You see how I did it? It's just a little cup. If you guys don't have or you guys don't want to spend much money or deal with all of the dirt, you can pretty much buy little cups like these. You can buy them on Amazon and put some dirt inside of them, then put some rocks on top to keep the dirt down, and plant a plant in there, and you can have a nice planted plant, like for example Amazon sword, or pretty much anything that requires nutrients. It will just get the nutrients from the pot. So it's pretty neat, cool idea. And as you see, how I have everything set up. This ornament is right in the center, and this wheelbarrow is spinning, so it kind of gives it a little bit more garden-y look, in my opinion. And everybody are enjoying their home, and I unfortunately lost some more peppered quarries, but I finally figured out what's going on, so it's not gonna happen anymore. But I hope you guys enjoyed this new look of my 36 gallon planted tank. It's Aquin tank, and I'm running an Aquin 150 watt heater on here as well. And this tank has been with me for a good 3 years, so it's super mature tank, and that's why I was able to do it, because usually you shouldn't do such a big water changes anyways. But like I said, I took it down to the last bucket up to here, so I can literally see what I'm doing, and I didn't want to harm any fish, and I had a bunch of rock in here, bunch of driftwood that I took out already. So we'll see, maybe something will come back, but I wanted to give the plants a little bit more room, even though there's not much. But at least something. It was, you know, after growing so many of these plants for a year or so already, it kind of you don't want to throw them out. I already threw out a lot because I couldn't fit all of them in here, of course, but it's part of the hobby, and I like it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please keep commenting, keep subscribing if you haven't already. And thank you very much for all the support that I'm getting. The channel is growing with all of your support, of course. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much, and hope everybody are doing perfect and phenomenal. And see you in my next video. Peace.